We're in Perry, Georgia for Ruby Buckle East. I'm Amy Wilson. This is the EQN Sports Desk driven by Holiday Auto Group. And round number 1 from the Ruby Buckle Rookie is complete. I get to congratulate the 2D co-champion Ryan Johnson. Great job.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you coming to do this interview. GQH Slick Alibi is the horse you were riding, a 6-year-old gelding. Kind of a unique story. You have not had very many runs at all, so tell us all about it.
So about a week ago, Aaron, the owner, had called and asked how I think about getting on him and running him at Ruby. And I was like, I think we could do this. I just would love to make one run on him. So I took him to an NBHA show just close to the house, and I hit a barrel on him, but it was still a nice run. And so coming into this, I just had the game plan. I had to ride more aggressive, and thankfully she made it easy. Riding behind her was extremely easy.
Yeah, she purchased this horse as a 2-year-old and did the training and had planned to run herself,
Yes.
but then had some other obligations. So you got the call, and this isn't really anything new for you. You ride a lot of outside horses. You love to rodeo, so it was a good fit, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it makes it, like I said, it makes it extremely easy getting to ride behind people.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm better also at riding behind somebody other than myself. I'll doubt my own training a lot more than somebody else's.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, you're a great trainer, too. Your first Ruby, what do you think?
It's been really fun. I wish we could have brought ours and had more horses here than just one, but I was glad to at least be a part of it for one of them and have a successful weekend.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll be ready to come next year, and we'll see you back here winning even more. Splitting the 2D, you ran a 15.411. So let's take a look at this run, and then she ran in the Derby. So we're also going to take a look at run number 2 because hopefully it gets a check today. We'll just have to wait and see. But this is run number 1. Tell us what you thought.
He did really good. Around my second barrel, we switched leads kind of at the last minute, and when he did, it kind of threw me forward. And so my goal going into round 2 was to kind of keep my butt in the seat. I felt like I could do a lot more if I could just shift my weight backwards, even though it's hard. It's so hard being this small to like keep yourself back. So that was my only takeout from it, was I just wanted to look a little bit smoother.
This is run number 2, so we'll see what happens today, but a great run here. What do you think?
I could not pick this apart. I thought he did exceptionally well for our third run together, and I was extremely proud of him, and so was Erin.
Yeah. What was her reaction to seeing how well you did on both your runs and then also placing the way you did?
Oh, she was ecstatic. She actually set her phone up and videoed her watching the live stream every day, so I got to see all her raw reactions, and so it was really nice. And this is the first time she's ever had a horse, like somebody else running it, and she was like, I enjoy being the owner. Like, this is fun. And I was like, well, I enjoy running your horse. This is fun. So it was great.
Yeah, worked out good for everyone then.
Yes,
that's awesome.
very much so.
Well, that's cool that she was able to watch it live. Hopefully you all are watching all the action live. The Ruby Buckle Rookie is going on right now, round number 2, so we'll see how your second run ends up. You also go to a lot of rodeos, so tell us more about your life as a barrel racer.
I prefer rodeos. I'd love to just strictly do rodeos and then get to come to these, you know, because there's obviously not as many. But I just enjoy being able to get in and be there just for minimal hours and get out. I enjoy the environment, and so hopefully my goal one day, I would love for my husband who trains horses, for us to, hold back a couple that we think could go out and make it. And I'd love to try and go make the finals one day. I don't know if it's reality, but the two of us are going to try as hard as we can.
Yeah, it's always a reality. I was just telling someone last year when I interviewed Sydney, Trump was doing amazing here. Yeah. And now to see what he's doing at the rodeos is so cool.
Right.
So it's awesome to see those superstars shining here and then to see them go on. So
sure.
the dream is there for sure, and you should pursue it. How did you first get involved in barrel racing?
So my grandfather raised and trained cutting horses, and he would take us, all the grandkids, there was 4 of us, when we'd go up to Arkansas, he would take us all to the barn, and he'd be like, if you help me pick my arena out, pick the stalls, all the fun things. You can ride the pony I bought y'all. And I was the only grandkid that showed any interest in that. I was just ecstatic. And he also was a vet. And that's one thing, like, if I didn't love rodeo and the horses and all the things so much, I love vet work. I'm so intrigued by it. So I was the only one that stuck with it, and I came back to the middle of the city in Birmingham telling my parents, I want a horse. So that's how it started.
That's so cool. It's probably really helpful, too, to not only have your grandpa instill all those things in you, but to have an interest in all the vet stuff, because there's always something to figure out with a barrel horse.
Yes,
so.
Absolutely. I was walking my horse around, Albie around on Thursday night, and I was on the phone with one of our clients who actually happens to be a vet, and we were sitting there. She was telling me all about different clinical studies on vaccines since we're going through the flu at our house.
Yeah.
And so I was just interested in all that, and I could have a vet tell me something all day long, and I'm just sitting there just in awe. I just love all the research behind it.
Yeah, it's so interesting. That's really cool. We should mention a little bit more. Aaron Christopher, the owner of this 6-year-old gelding by Slick by Design. Anything else you want to add about this horse? What do you call him?
His name's Albie. And Erin has worked really hard on him. She did a phenomenal job. On top of that, she's the founder of Boca Brand. Oh. And we met about a year or so ago, and I've got to kind of see it pan out, her brand go from, I'm not going to say the beginning because I was definitely not there in the beginning steps, but it's really grown in the last year, and she works so extremely hard. I get to see it all behind the scenes, a million whiteboards with checklists of each day, and so I'm extremely proud of her as a friend for how far she's came. And anybody watching, I'd love for you to check them out. They're actually very, very interesting what she's designed and came up with, and it stemmed from her being a futurity trainer.
Okay.
And wanting a different tool other than just switching bits all the time.
Yeah.
So they're very, very interesting. They're not just fashionable, like they are functional.
And talk about exactly what it is and then where people can find them.
It is a curb chain, and they're beaded. So some are silicone, some are steel. They're called Elite and Beeline. And then she has some that's like half steel and half of the squishy ones, and that's what I run Albie in, because he's needs a little more help on that first barrel, whereas your second and third not so much. So and the purpose of them is they're a flex roller that she's patented, and so when you like hold that thing up, it forms specifically to whatever size your horse's jaw is. So you're distributing even pressure, whereas a curb chain has the highs and lows in the chain, and some of them are sensitive to that and don't really like that. And so I'm astonished that she thought of that, and I'm very proud of her as a friend because I ride all of ours in it, and we love them.
That's awesome. And where can people find info?
Boca Brand on Instagram, Facebook, and then she has a website, and all that's linked in her Instagram and Facebook.
All right, well, definitely check her out. Ryan, thanks so much for coming.
Of course.
We appreciate having you here at the Sports Desk. Congratulations.
Thank
we can't
you.
wait to see you back next year on all your horses, too.
Thank you.
So big congratulations, Ryan Johnson, Ruby Buckle rookie, 2D co-champ, and also big congratulations, Aaron Christopher, the owner of this cool horse. So we will continue to bring you more winners from here at the EQN Sports Desk, all driven by Holiday Auto.